did you listen to a bit of what we talked about light, about NEP, about electricity?
Yes.
What's your impression of it?
Well, you see, what they are doing essentially is to try to dwell more on creating the electricity market. And they are trying to follow the example in Chile and other places where electricity is not seen just from a strategic national development point of view, the way it was reflected in our first national development plan. They're not looking at it from a social service point of view. They are looking at it like creating a market for products. The only problem they have is that the product that they are creating the perfect market for does not exist. So it would be good for the government to dial down the issue of creating the perfect market. They should try as much as possible to make supply available. And it's an engineering question. There's no amount of change of language, things you can call that can run away from the fact that people will know when there's electricity. Remember how we used to talk of, we are now generating 5,000 megawatts. Now they've changed it to 5 gigawatts. So just same mathematical language. At the end of the day, people will know whether electricity is available, whether it's stable, and whether it's affordable. And it requires a lot of investment. Some of the investments have lead time. The problem with politics is that the president has only 4 years. And if you have an engineering project that requires 16 years of continuous investment, there's no need to lie to the people that you're going to fix it in 4 years. You will see many great people have fallen by the wayside. Bola Ige came and said in 6 months there will be electricity. If you listen to Fashola, by now we should be swimming in electrical currents. I believe that even maybe in his house now, he's probably running on a generator. So what we need to understand, and that was the advice I gave in 2001. I remember September 2001, I attended the National Council on Power, and I advised them that they should depoliticize power. They should make it an investment. Just like you have to depoliticize healthcare delivery and things like that, because these things require time, require major investment, and I think the government should do more in terms of investing public money in the core areas. And the way we have relied too much on the national grid, the engineering requirements of national grid is too technical for the people in the ministry to manage. So we should do the other way around. I don't agree with the gentleman who said that, of course, the grid is cheaper if it works. But I think that microgrids and captive system are more manageable, are more reliable. And they need to also work on the excessive bureaucracy that they operate. I made a huge investment in my community. If you go to Ondo City, a huge investment in electricity. And I did it by solar. Second phase, I tried to engage the government, and I made a heavy investment in electrification using their grid. 1.5 years, they are still doing inspection. I've done all the engineering, I bought the equipment by myself, and when you buy all this equipment, everything is donated to the government automatically. NEMSA will not come and inspect until 1.5 years later, and all sorts of problems that they've created. So they need to dial down on the bureaucracy, work on affordability. The National Council of State should deal with it. The National Economic Council should deal with it, and all of them should come together and make the right investment, the right mix of energy sources, and we should dwell very delicately when it comes to wheeling power over thousands of kilometers. We don't have that executive and engineering capacity for someone who is in Ibadan to be relying on power coming all the way from Kenji, or someone who's in Yola expecting power to come all the way from maybe Afam. So you need to localize it, and some of the monkey business that they are doing with new hydropowers, like some of the ones that are now in controversy in various courts internationally, if the investment had been made in some of these power stations by now capacity will have gone up.
Well, you talked about
litigations.
Yeah, you talked about decentralizing it. That's what the president did with the signing of the act. But only out of 36 states, only 27 have taken it up. So, I mean, I think at least the government has done something on that.
They are decentralizing the market. What I'm saying generally is that you have to make the power available. Even if there are statistics of capturing power, they're not capturing the investment that private people are making. They went to Tanzania, that they're looking for $35 billion. Do you know how much money Nigerians spend on their own?
All right,
Let's come down. We can actually
let's come down to
plan the market better.
If